Today we're going to do lesson plan 13, grade 5, term 2. Our topic is converting between lengths. And our link to the DBE book is worksheet 41A and 41B. So just showing you that. Then what you can check is your CAPS link. Then we're going to look at the resources and dictionary, where you're going to pause, you're going to prepare and plan. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the mental maths activity. You're going to pause. You're going to ask these 10 questions where we base it on the 5 and the 6 times tables. You're going to come back. I'm going to reveal the answers and you're going to mark it. Okay, then let's go to the lesson. So what we're going to do is we're going to convert between lengths. So for our introduction, we're going to ask the learners to take out a ruler and just show me 35 millimeters on the ruler. So first they're going to tell you, but it doesn't go to 35 millimeters. And what you then ask them is to have the ruler there and to extend it to this. Then I also gave these examples, so you can ask them, is this a standard type of ruler that we use at schools? Yes or no? Bring in some fun activities, and then you can show them example that sometimes we have rulers that's not always the same length. So again, to show 35 millimeters, they need to put this on a piece of paper and they need to extend it. And how are they going to extend it? So a very nice, fun activity for the learners to do. Then as soon as they have 35 millimeters, we can take them through the steps by saying, why is it 3 centimeters and 5 millimeters? And why can we say it's 3.5 centimeters? So use the markings on the rulers and what you have at home. I just added these to make it fun to see that we can get different rulers, but the standard one that we use in the classrooms equals to 30 centimeters. Always remember to start with your 0. Let's then start with the concept development. So the concept development is, the first example is similar what we did in the activity above. So if we have 35 millimeters, again, is give them extra papers. I always use these till rolls that you have in some of the tills in the shops, where they put this paper roll in. You can buy them separately from shops. And what I do is, like, I give each child a strip, and then they can anytime extend their ruler, or they can use a measuring tape. So what they're going to do here is show the 35 millimeters by extending their rulers. Write then 3 centimeters, and it can be 3 centimeters and 5 millimeters. Remember, most of our rulers show the millimeters and the centimeters, and this is 3.5 centimeters. Now we're going to go from the other side. So we say, show me 4.5 centimeters. And then give it back to me in centimeters and millimeters, and then in millimeters only. Remember, these conversions, it's not to make it more difficult. So why don't we just from the beginning say that 45 millimeters is 4.5 centimeters? Remember all these steps that we take in between that might feel it's a longer process. It's to help the children to understand. So let's then go to measuring tape. So here you need some space if you want to show this. So it's 526 centimeters. So show me on the measuring tape where's 5 meters and then 26. And now the other way around. Show me 3 meters and 75 centimeters. And then why do we say it's 375 centimeters? Then the tape measure. So we pull it out. We again start from 2,500 millimeters. Can you see we use millimeters here? And then why do we say it's 2 meters and 500 millimeters? So show it on the measuring tape and pull it out. Then again we do it from the other side. So we say 4 meters and 500 centimeters. Why do we say 4,500 millimeters? So, how more they discover, how more they will start to understand, and then explain it back to you. Remember, explaining something back to a person means you yourself or the child understands the concept. Then the odometer in the car. So if we drove 4.5 kilometers, it's 4,500 meters. Or if it's 7,500 meters, it's then 7.5 kilometers. Why? If they can't answer you this, draw a number line. I know you can't draw something in kilometers, but just say this represents a kilometer. I want you to pause and go through all these examples. Then you're going to do your worksheet. A lot of practical things. Keep it as practical as possible. You're going to solve your problem. Again, is remember to look at your numbers, standardize your measurements. So you work in meters or only kilometers. In this case, it's easier to work in meters. Then determine what basic operation you're going to use. That is plus, minus, multiply, or divide. And then you do your problem solving. Then this example is coming from an old exam or test paper. Do this as well. And then we come to the consolidation. If you've got a lot of yeses, you carry on with the next lesson. If you've got some no's, you need to revise certain questions or contact us at SA Teacher.